good evening, or good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Where I am, it is Wednesday the 7th of December, and it's day 7 of the 10-minute portrait challenge. And I'm super excited about today's reference and have a few things in store. I've got this lovely, what is it? Burgundy color polychromos pencil and some watercolors, and have such a vibrant reference from such an inspirational artist. I've been really blown away this year by Dame Blanche, and particularly the performance for colors. This is Dame Blanche over here. I haven't changed the text I see here. I can do that right now. Just as I'm telling you about my deep appreciation of Dame Blanche. And colors. I put the link down in the description below. There is a YouTube channel called Colors, and they have incredible recorded live performances, and you should check them out because they're amazing. Just hello, Creapix and Barbara. Anyone who's here in the chat, let me know where you're watching from and what you'll be working with today. So I've got watercolor and polychromos pencil, and looking forward to getting started. And I'll just edit this text here, so you see some on the fly background editing of my live stream setup. La Dame Blanche 13. Okay. And now, there we go. Can you see that? Shifting into view. It's now transformed and it's now accurate. DJ Rawbase was yesterday, and La Dame Blanche is now. And let's start drawing. Hello, Mythological. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Hello, Ikudin and Robin. So nice to have you all here. I'm doing well. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better than I was, much better than I was 2 days ago. You can still hear that there's still something going on with my immune system. Watercolor pencils, cool. Yeah, that'd be really good. So look at the colors here. So discovering, I think it was I'm not sure, but maybe the Instagram account Know Your Caribbean posted La Dame Blanche's video of Fenino, and she's originally from Cuba, and if I understand correctly, is now living in France. And I was just blown away by this music video, and the link is in the description below. You should definitely go check it out after this, because it's so good. She just sings amazingly, and she plays flute, and it's incredible. So so empowering. There's something so magical about music that I appreciate deeply, and I guess a lot of people do. It resonates with a lot of people. So let's start drawing. Here we go. So now here it says 2033, and I'm going to start drawing from this incredible reference. So yeah, if you want, if you have a moment to take breath, you can tell me what you're drawing with today. Thanks to those who are already active in the chat. It's always lovely to know there are people out there watching, listening, and interacting. And the cool part about this monthly or this daily challenge that we're doing, and the whole sketch practice thing, is doing it together. I love it, and it's really great to have you along for the ride. And so I'm happy to see that everything's kind of worked out today as my body heals. So do the live streams, it seems. I don't know what happened yesterday, that my second camera, my phone, stopped giving video feed. But now it's working again. And all I had to do with fix it was read an article about potentially how to fix it. And then when I tried again, it was already working again. So the power of reading. So I was happy to see today that she had seen my story and shared it. And so if you share your work and tag her, then perhaps she'll see it as well. And tag me too. And you can use the hashtags that I've put in the corner of the screen there. Drawing with Dylan and 10-minute portrait. And I see a lot of you in the chat have been here regularly the past 7 days, which I love. I wonder if there's anyone watching for the first time, or if you're watching after the fact, let me know. And you can join this challenge at any time, really. It's great doing it live together, but these videos, there are now 7 that you can watch all at the same time. You can binge watch them if you want. And go through all 7 portraits that we've done so far. And we've had some really cool reference. And I've been working with various materials, mediums, and it's been fun experimenting with different things. All right, so it's been 3 minutes now. Setting the stage for the portrait. So this is the most kind of peripheral information that we've had so far in these portraits, with this amazing coat and hair. So far it's been very portrait focused. And it's cool as we do portraiture, like whatever is added to the portrait brings in like elements of storytelling and brings character, and having clothing, a hairstyle, hands, whatever it is that we perceive and bring into the portrait, it all potentially can add life and story to the image. And this song, Veneno, is playing in my head right now, and I love it so much. I think it's seriously the song I've listened to most in the past year, and my kids love it, and that's so cool. So for me, it's like all the attitude and the flair of this, these peripheral elements, the clothing and the hairstyle, it's all part of that story of the song. I wonder, there are so many musicians who I would love to sketch and love to interview as well. On Thursday, that's tomorrow, we're going to be interviewing a realist oil painter and color theorist on the Drawn Together show, Shannon and I. And we definitely have some musicians on sometime. So we're going to have all sorts of people on. It's the beginning of this show, and yeah, I'd love to have some musicians on sometime. I think there's something so special about music, is the directness of its power, that a song, like when I think about it, not comparing it to drawing and painting, but as like as a style of expression, like the directness of it. And artists, musicians put a lot of time into learning their craft, and like there's obviously a lot that goes into it, but I feel like the experience of it is so different if you're on Instagram looking at pictures or in a gallery looking at art. It has I don't know, it's like, you know, it's vibration. It has a corporeal impact. It's alive in a different way, I think, or it has a different speed, speed of impact. I don't know. There's something I haven't fully figured out, articulated my thoughts about what it is, But there's something amazing and direct about music, which I love. So I've got a water brush here. I'm just grabbing some watercolor paint. We've got 3 minutes left for the color. Not long. But we've done a lot of the groundwork already by laying down a drawing that I feel fairly good about. People in the chat, you may be busy drawing now, but who plays musicians? Who is a musician and a sketcher? Or maybe you don't sketch at all. Maybe you're a musician. I'd love to know, or let me know in the comments if you're watching this after the live event. And how I've dabbled a little bit with instruments, but I've not mastered anything. But there's something really powerful about music. So I'm thinking maybe I'm going to add detail to the face with a fine liner pen at the end to get the eyes and nostrils and a bit in the mouth. So it's pretty minimal kind of paint job, but it's all right. Working with time constraints, it's okay for it to be minimal. And if you're just watching this now and not familiar with this challenge idea yet, working with constraints, part of my experience is I used to spend so long on individual pieces of painting and sketching and art that I never finished. I would spend so long on things and not finish them. And I found the practice of sketching with limitation, time constraint, and material constraints has been so liberating, and has enriched my artistic practice so much. And I guess it's a bit of a perfectionism thing, perhaps, that you want things to be good and right, and then you end up doing very little or nothing in the end, or you don't finish things, and so it's become my thing to do a lot with constraints. And sometimes it's like, okay, you don't have a lot of time, and it's not going to turn out as perfect as you may like it to be, but you just get busy and do something, and then at the end it's like, take it or leave it, keep working on it, try something else. But yeah, anyone who's on their sketching journey, or perhaps it translates to other areas of life as well, to fly in the face of perfectionism, and in a funny way it definitely leads to getting closer to kind of the goal of being able to do a thing well, just by spending a lot of time not worrying about doing it well. That's been my experience. I know other people do it differently. I had an interesting experience watching my 9-year-old drawing recently, and he was so critical of himself. I tried to encourage him a bit, but thinking, oh, maybe this perfectionism, it's his stage at the moment, and yeah, interesting to observe. All right. 11 minutes already. So, haha, Robin, your husband plays guitar. Awesome. You can have him serenade you while you make art. That'd be awesome. A musical accompaniment to art making. So we're going over time with this one, but I'm super excited about this reference, and because La Dame Blanche shared the story, so it better be good. so I can share it with her. And I'd love to have her on our Drawn Together show sometime. That would be incredible. It's like early days, and so far the people that we've asked, oh, you want to come on our show? They've all been like, yeah. And it's like, oh, cool. But as we start asking people that we've never had like direct contact with, it's like it's going to be, exciting and a little bit scary perhaps, but the people who are meant to be with us will join us, and it'll be great. So yeah, Shannon and I are doing this. It was going to be bi-weekly, but now it was last week and this week. Drawn Together show where we get a guest on and we sketch them and we interview them and just talk and draw together. That's the idea. All right, I've gone over time, so I'm gonna. I could keep going. I'd love to keep going with this. It's not finished, is it? But I said it's a 10-minute portrait, right? But something, now that I've put that kind of definition into the face, you need a bit more. Just a bit more contrast. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching. And I'd love to know in the chat if you've been drawing along and how you feel with your results. If you already know La Dame Blanche, if not, definitely follow the link in the description below to go check out this most inspiring and powerful music video. It's so awesome. 20 people here, 6 likes. Maybe I could get some more thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I'd love you to, because I'm going to be doing more and more of these. And if you want to be informed of upcoming live streams, put on the notification bell, because I always mention on Instagram when I'm streaming, but for those of you who are just on YouTube, then you don't get those notifications. So be sure to do that on here, and I'd love to have you join for future sessions as well. So you're welcome, Peggy. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the music, everyone. And I'll come over here to my main camera again. How do I do this? Like this. So could definitely use some more time on this, but maybe another time. Spend some more time. So cool. Yeah, this music is just like, it's playing the whole time I'm talking and drawing. I hear it. I'd love to see what you've been doing. So down here, use those hashtags if you're posting anywhere. I'll see it on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Instagram's where I'm most active. And you can use those and follow those hashtags as well. And then you'll see what other people have been doing. And thank you so much to La Dame Blanche. Such an inspiration, such powerful music. And thank you to all of you for being here and watching. It's a treat. I'm really enjoying these, even when I was like, I'm so sick. It was really great to make the time to be here and sketch together with you. And I really love seeing what you share when you've done your sketches and post them online. It's really nice to see. Cool, Kathy. You're very welcome. SD53. Yeah, so everyone who is here, thank you so much. And see you tomorrow. We're going to be doing a 10-minute sketch at 8:30, same time. And then half an hour after, at 9 o'clock, we will do the long session with Ian. So we're going to do a fun, silly 10-minute sketch of Ian, and followed up by a more serious pose where we're going to talk about color and realism and maybe spirituality and color and who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We'd love you to join us. See you tomorrow.